Texans, Rocket R quarterback. As he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Texans and the Colts. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA's Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we treat you with a good matchup in store. Between the Indianapolis Colts Stadium in Houston. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led on by the youngster, the rookie, QB.
He ought to have a lot of business stepped after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want to do. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of ranges to that way. I really think you can fault the decision making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week and ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Play action fake, he'll look to throw. Takes it incomplete, took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw.
He's going to fire deep.
It's inside the 10. They're able to get run third down, and that sets up first and goal. Quite a short arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time. It was on target, too. Again, but it's incomplete. That was close to 11 touchdowns. Surprise up over the line. You know what's good about running the ball first down in this situation? Because it's going to get down. That gives me an option to run maybe the 6 was good as 10 for the Colts touchdown.
So a great start. They forced the turnover on the other side, and then take it down the field on their first drive. They finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice vision, excellent job blocking, finds the gap, and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their second ball game.
Threw an interception the first time they had the football, leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number two?
Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have the advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try to go to those spots and get your offense moving. But one reason is the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive for the play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure your eyes can scan the field. And here he finds the open guy. First nice pickup. Just about every quarterback is trying to get downfield first when you got that make a safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create space, and it turned out to be a play for the offense.
It's a 15-yard defensive field, and down to 47.
Pick up 11, and it takes its first down. Push up front, and a lot of between the tackles.
Let's play a leverage game here. Offensive line just got to lead the defensive front. And they're able to get hands on them and move backwards and create space for the running back to roll.
Down for Colts territory. Here's the first and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake. Fernandez. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he'll be brought down inside the 4-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there. First down. He located his tight end. Made it nice, easy pitch and catch.
He can tackle him too. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's that up the middle. And we go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get through as the drive continues. It's a first down. First down, they get right back to Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They go again with Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. They need 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Fernandez. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and slides to a hole. Now Justin Tucker's up to try the field goal. From the right edge, 45 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the march. It's still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to get that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to get every drive with 3 points. Most quarterbacks are ended with a kick, right? PAT, that's number 1. Field goal to take. You really want to do that. In this case, go take the field goal and get prepared.
Now here goes loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And brings us back. A touchdown for the Texans. Touchdown. Punches here on special teams and it results in the squeeze of the score.
They take all the time on special teams to keep your head on a swivel and try to see the whole field. Hard to do things again, Matt. Bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy and answer yourself with. On that play.
So here's the kick out now. It's again calling that punt return for a score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the 10 As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. They, of course, coming into this one against a tough losing streak. Getting helped out by the open week last week, getting talking about all the issues with Joe Charles. That was a very hard break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong,
see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Second catch for the day, and it'll bring up the first down.
That's something that has to feel good. It's not all the time the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, we can make it for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now on first down, he'll drop the ball. The Cubs out, they hit, but they say it's incomplete. So that's second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll stick with the passing as he looks to throw. It sounded like he stayed. Yes, he did. But hang on here. Penalty marker is on the field. They were looking to throw, holding on to the right tackle. That's real simple, Carter. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably really okay. You get in the shoulders, get to the wide. He's going to pick up the penalty call. Back to throw again. To the sideline, that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The first quarter, he's doing it pretty fast. I think that was his back there. He's got sidelines in response, but he needs things from some reason to attack. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative. And he's going to have a quick first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Start of the second quarter, it's the Colts in possession. As they got it for the first and 10. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And now it's stoppage. It looks like we have a cold shaking up on that last play.
Hopefully, nothing serious. The medical staff goes to take a peek, and we'll take a break. There's a ball on right side and complete. He is out of bounds inside the 30. Already over 100 yards receiving in his first half alone. They'll drop the throw. And he's got his man on the other end, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
But this offense is giving tight ends and back and they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to work it in, picks up his first down.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete. Trying to toss to the sideline, but he left it just a little too much. Trying to get it down to his receiver. Ends up flying to the ground. So after the second incompletion, now gets to 36. He'll drop the throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Coach just talked about it all the time. Coach just talked about it as well. Excellent job does really good coverage and making that stop inside zone. Every step like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at guys a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give the defense a little bit of rest. Let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
This one fielded after 5. And all in all, pretty solid return. He only got it to the 35. They're marking down officially at the 34. And now comes Houston. And last able to get 3. Sounds like they wanted 6, but they got something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you described it. Not ideal. They'll take anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trying on the field. They're not going all the end zone. They'll be going for 6.
Gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped cold by the scrimmage. A loss on that play. And they're down to 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Fernandez. And this is going to be incomplete.
Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Well, we've heard the Colts as a 50-40-yard punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had a settle field. I'm sure that's helped touch it. They probably should have been in the end zone.
Yeah, not absolutely right, because that's what you can put the better down.
He's coming in, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of the field at the 46-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. He fights for Robinson effective. And the Texans take over once again.
Baseball, and what's going to set up here to do? Make a whole lot of great catches.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Rolling to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. It's been as negative as he's got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took a big hit for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he didn't a sack and didn't lose yardage. Swings this one out wide to Pierce. And he's going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a safety back checked out well on 3rd down. Sometimes you're trying to find the guy to get him the ball. He did exactly that and found the way to pick up his 1st down. And they'll get this down for the 15-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. One for Pierce out of the gun. And he'll get it now for 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Operating to the gun, Fernandez. That's caught by the tight end, Smith Jr. And he's brought down here just outside the 20. On 1st down, Fernandez. Rodgers brings it in. And he'll be brought down by the 15-yard line. To throw once again, Fernandez. Nice gain downfield.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for the whole game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So the turnover leads to points as they head through there. Yeah, 6 points there, and nice move for them. They force the interception, going to get a little drive, and they're going to come up with 3 points. Nothing to it, however, just do it. Here comes Indianapolis on this time. It gets set to take over.
There was still a little bit of time to try to drop.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Detroit's going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll wait for his 18-6 shot. These two teams so where Houston to give you some treat.
On play action, no throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. Just as he went back. And that's what's going on.
The Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
On the move to his left. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there to try to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Fernandez to Pierce. They set up the screen. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just going to, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How they're going to go out doing it. A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Looking to throw on second down. Fernandez. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the flat, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Give to Pierce now on the option. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have retaken a third-quarter lead. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
They'll set up a throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their touchdown?
Rashad Bateman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but, man, this defense, they have been ball-hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point. And And that will make this a 19-point game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Taking it about the 1. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 8 yards out. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Back to throw. Fernandez. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. To throw on third down. Fernandez. Pressure comes and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Back now in Houston, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He's got another 1st down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here. And I think the ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Yeah, Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
the Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. This will be taken at the 10. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down. Back to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 46 yards. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And the Texans set to come onto the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Fernandez gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what... The Texans send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So the Colts now down by 5, 1:04 on the clock. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll look to throw. Connecting with Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page, right?
He's got a man, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Personal foul. Unnecessary running.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
The last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Great hands there defensively to knock the ball away in the end zone. That player just stood up. It's 4th and goal, and the game coming down to 1 play.
There's no way you're getting back down there again. They have to do it one more time. This is exciting.
Glad you remember to come back on Mike for this. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead Terrific, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
That's caught, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last.